All right, so this is Tyreek Rico, DaBear, for the Bear Facts Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe. Today's the Bear Truth segment, pain logs, isolation diaries. Right now, the base of my neck hurts every once in a while. My neck hurt a lot yesterday, but as it got closer to evening, the pain subsided. Again, I'm by myself. I'm unemployed. Um, and like I'm talking about inalienable rights, and I'm talking about interruptions in life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. Like if you go down my social media, you'll see the day after Christmas, I'm in my house, no heat on. It's the middle of the winter. It's very cold this winter. I'm blowing out cold air in my own house. I couldn't afford heat most of the winter. Um, It's been 3 years since I graduated. I haven't had a full-time job. I've had the temp agencies, but the assignments can end at any time. And like I said, I can provide proof of tampering with different organizations because I know what's going on. So that's a disruption, and I have entrepreneurial goals. If you go down any of my social media page, you'll see tons, not just one or two entities. A lot of different entities marketed, promoted. I have zero online sales. I have zero services rendered. I do have inventory you see over here. I do have equipment over there you see over there. I'm thinking like, manufacturing with some of the equipment. And then, like I said, in the future, I'm trying to do a contracting business. You've seen me with the landscape, hard and aquascape, trying to do portfolio builds with my own money just to show competency and get some jobs. I pay for some leads. I'm going through these cyber crimes. Like, even with the cyber crimes, I've researched, I've screenshots of uh, employers with fair wages. And then under like my emails with cookies and stuff that people follow me around the internet, those same, it's not the same employers. Those are filtered to only have wages lower than bachelor level. You get what I'm saying? So when I look up the MSW, it's at like 42,000. And then and every once in a while I'll see 55,000. But when I switch my email, it was where it's supposed to be at, like 80,000, 78,000, like up in that end. Now, like I said, when I'm seeing 42,000 on the same day, same time, I'm recording the screen and everything. I'm saying 42,000 for MSW. I search BSW, that's the bachelor's in social work. They're 50,000 and they're 58,000. There's 42s, but like even a lot of them be in the 60 range for a bachelor's. Now, why is the bachelor's higher than the master's? I'm pursuing cases with cyber crimes and different stuff. Even with my NFTs, like I have people around my neighborhood, like trying to indirectly make fun of me, like your NFTs are corny, but we still only get the money for them. I haven't made a dime off of NFTs. There's 3 wallets that connected to my OpenSea before they locked me out. Right now, I'm locked out of my Instagram, and I'm promoting everything on Instagram. I do other social media platforms, but I promote everything on Instagram up until getting locked out. And then they wanted to ransom my Instagram with a fraudulent bill that they want me to pay for that I'm never going to pay for. They stole my car. These are nuisances. These are conversion. You're interrupting my life. You stole my car. That's my property. That's grand theft, larceny, auto, anything over $2,000. That was definitely over $2,000. People are coming in my house for the proof. That's breaking and entering. You're coming in my house while I'm in the house sleep. That's a home invasion. That You're taking things while I'm out the house. That's a burglary. So, like, and as stupid as this stuff is, as childish as this stuff is, people keep playing these games, and you're blocking my employment for almost 3 years. I'm still waiting for my background check and my other stuff that I paid money for. I paid $50 for a background check. I still have not received my background check. That was a month ago. And I'm getting a ransomware to pay another background check. I've always gotten my background checks through this organization. Their rates are 35 and the big one is 50. They're asking for me to go back to school to do a background check of $80. I've always went there. I've never seen an $80 rate ever. On top of that, I have the right to go to school. I have the right to employment. I have rights. I have civil rights. The only way they can restrict some of your rights is if you're in jail, and some people can say on parole or probation. I'm not on parole or probation. I can go anywhere on earth that lets felons in. And hopefully, like I said, in PA, they're supposed to be voting on this clean slate, and it's been 10 years since my last and only felony conviction. I got misdemeanors before that, marijuana misdemeanors, other stuff that are misdemeanors. I tell my groups, like, most of my charges are from before I became an adult. I have more juvenile charges. Not that I have that many juvenile charges, but I got more juvenile charges than I got adult. Like, after I catching that attempted murder and being exonerated, rightfully so, and found not guilty of attempted murder and aggravated assault, I walked away from that because, like, I felt like that was a trumped up charge. Now, I'm not saying, like, I know different things. Anything you say can and will be used against you. And I was in that case. My co-defendant was my girlfriend, and that night she wasn't on the street with me when whatever went down went down. So I wanted her to go home, and nothing really happened. So I told the officer, detective, whatever. But like I said, before that night, we had just moved in back into the Philadelphia area, and I had already noticed that there was police like heavily around me. So it's like, what is with all the police presence? Like, what is going on? Like my homie's not saying nothing. One of the homies told me, like, yeah, the plan while you was out of town was to blame you for everything while you were out of town. And it's like, all right, well, okay, well, I'm back. I'm not thinking you're still doing that, but obviously, whatever these snitches did, and this is 20 years ago, whatever these snitches did, and they still doing, they tried to snitch on me. They tried to throw everything on me. And when I got back into town, they ain't warn me, they ain't nothing. It was just heavy police presence all the way at me. But I knew in 2000 people was catching cases and never coming up with no verdict or never going to jail. They would just leave town and then come back. But I stay away from weird niggas. I try to talk to females just in general conversation. They treat me hostilely and disgusting. They treat me like I raped their kid in front of them. And I've never seen some of these chicks. And like I document. They got walkers following me around. Those are the people, the distraction people, or the people that the con artists use that look like they're innocent, so they go in the banks or wherever they're trying to defraud, and they don't even get questioned. They got them following me around. I take pictures. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll be back.